What's up, Clash Bros? What's up, Royal family? It's Marcus or Epic Life Gaming. Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys what the #1 players in the world globally are using for their decks. And this is it right here. A deck that almost anybody can build. Any of the average players should have all of these cards. Poison maybe being the toughest to get. But if you look at all the top players, the #1 in the world is using this exact deck. You got, I believe it's this guy. He's using the exact deck, except that he uses Inferno Tower for the Royal Giant instead of the cannon right here. This guy is also using this exact deck right here. All right, so pretty much if you go down the list, I mean, that's 4 players in the top 20 that are using this deck. So let's go ahead and see how well we can do with this deck. I just want to bring light to what everybody is using the last few weeks in order to push up and get up top globally, and anybody can use this deck. There's no legendaries in this deck. A lot of the cards you can get early on besides the poison, which the poison can be taken out for the fireball. Basically because the freeze got nerfed, they started using the poison. It looks like the poison is going to kind of be the new freeze for right now because it didn't get nerfed like the freeze spell did. The freeze spell got like a whole second nerf. So it's kind of something that needed to be replaced because that's just not viable to try and use a free spell that got nerfed almost completely. That guy just used a lot of elixir right there. We don't have the strongest push coming down, but we're going to try and do what we can. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get any hits on the tower. That's too bad. Not even one hit on the tower. That sucks. This guy's got level 10 goblins. Impressive. All right. He pumped. I'd rather not have pumped right there, but I really didn't have any troops to push with. Last time, I've been using this deck. I've played like 10 games with it just to kind of get an idea of how this deck works. And last time I did this, the guy did like a mirrored pump and I pushed, and I think I took out his tower on the very first push. But of course, let's go ahead and we're going to throw the poison down right here and get rid of that bomber. Great thing for when people are trying to build up a big push. Use the poison and try to get rid of. Oh, Musketeers is a popular card I have been seeing lately. Come on, look at that. Valkyrie and a zap. Almost got rid of those Musketeers. Come on. Oh man, it's taken 3 shots to take him down. So let's go ahead and I was wanting to drop down a Hog Rider, but that cannon would have stopped me. Darn. Oh, why did he do that? I don't know why he did that. That's kind of weird. Fireball to wake up my King's Tower. All right, now we're in double elixir time. Let's see what we can do. Should I drop another poison right there? Yes, I should. Let's see. Oh, crap. All right, let's go. Come on. Let's go ahead and drop another cannon down. We're going to do all this. Drop another poison down. He's going to fireball all that. We're going to go ahead, drop a Valkyrie, and then we're going to drop a Hog Rider and start getting a push. We have not really gotten a push yet on this match so far. Let's go ahead and zap all that. Try to get that bomber down. Come on, get that bomber. Nice. All right. There we go. We're going to hurry up, drop that because I want to get this poison down on top of those Musketeers. There we go. Now let's go ahead and drop down the cannon. And then we're going to drop down a Musketeer on the opposite side. Let's go ahead and zap all that. Get all that out of the way. Look at that. What a great play right there. I'm impressed actually with that one. That was a pretty good play right there. Let's go ahead and get another push. Oh, we've almost won so far with just one single push. Let's see if we can get it again. Let's go ahead and zap all that. Boom. Get that Musketeer on the tower. And we grab the victory. We were so far behind that full match. It looked like we were going to lose, but we were able to get a solid push going. 3 Musketeers is making a comeback. That is crazy. We got a great win right there. Let's go ahead and get into another match. Like I said, anybody can use this deck except the poison, which you can replace the poison if you want with the free spell. If you have that, Fireball is another great option to use a free spell. but everything else in this deck kind of needs to be there. Pump essentially needs to be in there. Everybody has been using the pump. Even after the new nerf happened, the pump is still one of the most used cards in the game, along with the cannon. Both of those have been nerfed in the last update, and yet they still rank up in the top of being some of the most popular cards still used to today. Now we got a Sparky. I've yet to deal with a Sparky, and I just placed a Musketeer in the wrong spot. What we're going to do is put down a poison spell. We're going to go ahead and zap the Sparky and then drop down some Skellies so that way it can stop that Sparky. Now let's go ahead and get a push of our own going with a Musketeer behind the Hog Rider. Let's see what he has for it. He has the Barbarians, which is another very popular card. I really want to play down that, but I probably shouldn't. But we're going to actually play the pump down. I probably shouldn't have played the pump down. Probably should have played something else. Let's go ahead, hurry up and zap that Sparky, and let's go ahead and try and take it out before it can get off its shot. Well played right there. Thank you. That was really well played. I'll even give it up for myself. Let's go ahead and play down a Hog Rider, and hopefully we can get down to the tower. Don't get too much in the way. Nice. All right. We'll take it. Let's go ahead and place down that. We're getting a lot of hits off on that tower because the tower was focused on the... Uh-oh. We got a big push coming up here. Let's go ahead and get this going. Come on. Let's go ahead and drop down a poison. I'm going to wait. I got to wait till it's locked on in order to take out the bomber. Great job on his. He got a great push right there. Now we're in double elixir time. I'm going to go ahead and drop one more elixir down because he's really low on elixir. We're about even right now. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Let's go ahead and drop a Musketeer in the back. It doesn't look like he has a fireball, so this might be useful. He does have a Sparky in the back. I'm a little bit slow on dropping that. I really don't want to. Let's go ahead and do all this, and then we're going to zap the Sparky in order to get that out of the way. Let's go ahead and also, come on, get one hit. There we go. That was not bad. All right, come on. We're going to drop down another one of those cards. He does have the fireball, so that's not the greatest. As soon as... All right, let's go ahead and drop down the one elixir, and then we're going to drop down that. Oh, get away, get away, get away. No! Let's go ahead and drop that. Ouch. That's not the card I wanted to see. Oh, I tried to zap it before. We could have got this victory. We still might. Come on, Hog Rider. Get there. One shot, one shot, one shot. Nice. We actually got that. Wow. That was crazy. Wow. This deck is unreal. All right. Now we got a crazy... Oh my gosh. Are you guys... This is absolutely nuts. All right. We got to deal with the Sparky again. I really don't want to... We're going to have to do this. There's no way I can deal with that wall breaker again. Because I got to be able to drop down my one elixir skeletons. Come on, get rid of that. There we go. All right. Oh, he got... Darn. Come on. Come on. We're not doing so hot right here. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. All that work and we just lose it right there. Well played. Good game. Darn it, we almost got that victory. That would have been a great comeback. But that placement of that last lightning spell was not very good. Really, that Sparky, if that didn't hit my tower, I would have won that match. But it did hit my tower. Let's see if we can get a legendary. Still no legendary in our deck. Let's go ahead and try this one more time. Use this deck again and see how well we can do. Hopefully we can get a win. Obviously, you can see already in the first two matches that we've done how well this deck really is. Because maybe we should have lost both of those matches. But we did lose one. Well, yes, Marcus. Yes, you should have lost one because you really did. Thank you. Yep. No, but we should have maybe, we shouldn't have stood a chance in either of those matches. But this deck, just the way it works, I don't know who built this deck, but whoever built this deck definitely deserves some sort of recognition because this deck is just so interesting. We're going to go ahead and put the poison in the wrong spot. Ouch. All right. We got rid of the bomb tower. We're getting rid of the witch. Ouch. Come on. Focus on the witch. No. All right. That's actually not the worst thing that could have possibly happened. Well, all right. We got a couple hits on the tower, mostly from the poison spell. But we got another Valkyrie Musketeer push. I'm going to be taken out from that Barbarians, which are super popular right now. These are some of the most popular cards in the game that I'm just seeing so much. We're going to actually take that damage. I'm sorry, but I just don't feel like putting anything down right there would have been worth it. He keeps poisoning that right-hand side. What do we do here? I know he's ready for a push. So what we're going to do is lay down a cannon. And if you lay down the cannon in the right spot, you will still pull the opponent's troops over, but you'll be able to get both of the person's... Alright, he played it right there, so we're going to do that. But you're able to pull all their troops over, so that way both of your crown towers can actually hit the opponent's troops. Luckily, that poison does a great amount of damage. We're going to go ahead and drop down the Valkyrie right there and get rid of all that. He's probably going to drop down something else. He drops down that. We're going to wait for the Barbarians. We're going to zap all... We're going to actually zap them back. Get 2 hits, 1 hit. All right, let's go ahead, drop down the cannon. We both rocking the poison. Let's go ahead, drop the Valkyrie down. Get rid of all that. Come on. All right, nice little push we got going on right here. He's probably going to drop down the bomb tower. I knew that was coming up. You know what? We're going to go ahead and poison that. Probably should have placed the poison a little bit better because it looks like the Musketeer is going to just narrowly miss all that. Darn. Do I take that damage? I got to play something down. I didn't want to take the damage, but I had to right there. Let's go ahead and put down a Musketeer as well. Let's go ahead and drop down some skeletons, and then we're going to get a push of our own going. He's dropping down a poison. Hopefully he wasted too much elixir. He didn't. Let's go ahead and drop a poison in a better spot right there, and then hopefully get that bomb tower down. Ah, darn. All right, so we're going back and forth. Pretty crazy match right now. The Barbarians are going to be placed down. You knew that was coming. Let's go ahead and place that down. Uh-oh. We're running a little bit of trouble right here. Boom. And now we're going to play down the Valkyrie. We're running into a little bit of trouble. That bomb tower is just very overpowered. We can't seem to get past the bomb tower, and all we have are ground troops. We have troops that can hit the air, but they're not very effective. Come on. Let's go ahead and place down the poison right here. Come on, get to the tower, get to the tower. Nope. All right, we're going to place that down right there. Looks like it's going to end in a stalemate. We do have a slight advantage on him. Not by much, though, so we can't say that we would have won this match. But there we go, you guys. Obviously, this is a great deck. I definitely suggest to go use this. We could have got the win there maybe if the match would have been another 8 minutes long, because that was pretty much just a stalemate going back and forth. But you guys, go out and try this deck out. All the #1 players are using this deck, and anybody can build it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And now it's time for everybody's favorite game, Stinky Pinky. It's time to play the game Stinky Pinky, a word game called Stinky Pinky. Everybody loves the game Stinky Pinky. It's time to play the game Stinky Pinky, a word game called Stinky Pinky. I'm the best at Stinky Pinky. Everybody loves the game Stinky Pinky. Stinky Pinky is a wordplay game where you describe 2 words that rhyme, but you can't use those words in the description. If I was to give you smelly finger, you would give me Stinky Pinky. Last video Stinky Pinky was Restaurant Cooch. And the answer was Hooter Cooter. And the Clash Bro got the answer correct first was Jizzy Jake 99. Great job, man. You deserve a fish sandwich.
Too early to get a fish sandwich?
Hold your Stinky Pinky high up in the air, Jake. You are today's winner. If you would like to be featured in my next video, all you have to do is be the first person to answer the correct Stinky Pinky in the comments. This video, Stinky Pinky, will be Awesome Father. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to show all your love by smashing the like button. Want to join the Clash Bro family? All you have to do is subscribe. Hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget, my Clash Bros, to stay beautiful.
Make it drop, honey.